Ladies and gentlemen, frosty friends, welcome back to Frostpunk. We're of course continuing with the brand new On the Edge DLC, which means we're playing as an outpost. We are playing as an outlying settlement of New London. Just a quick little appraisal of exactly where we are. We have to complete a couple of missions. We need food, form a construction team in the transport depot, establish a trading depot in the hot springs. We're going to do both of those things, I very much hope, very, very soon. We're also going to continue to try and appease New London. That is also something that I'm very, very keen to do. Hot Springs is over here, and they will absolutely receive a construction team. Which is something that I want to do, and I want to do it right now. Now, it is worth noting that the construction team is actually built in the transport depot. So what do I need in order to build that? At least 10 citizens must be available. Okay, so we don't actually have any citizens available at this moment in time. We need 10 wood, and we need 50 steel. So we've got the wood. We've got the steel, we need the wood, and we need the free citizens. Can I send kids? Probably not. I probably shouldn't ask that question. Anyway, temperature is about to drop. Truthfully, we're actually in a really good temperature situation at this moment in time. I think it's worth chatting, you know, just about the way that I'm hoping to go about doing this. I'm not really prioritizing temperature at all at this moment in time. You know, cold and the super duper cold temperature was a big issue in the main campaign. Not so much here. You know, we're managing, you know, it's only day 12. The temperature is only minus 30 degrees Celsius. I know that sounds kind of crazy to say, but only minus 30 degrees Celsius isn't actually that bad. We can definitely cope. How are we doing food-wise? Do we have a food shipment inbound? No. No, we do not. We do have raw food coming in on this scout, though. Yeah, okay. Well, we might go hungry. This may indeed present us with a problem. What are the chances that I'd be able to dispatch a steam core today? Or 2 steam cores, I should say. You know what? Let's move on over to steam cores, and let's see if we can get a shipment off to New London by the end of the day today. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Let me just tweak my stuff a little bit, make sure that everything is heated up that needs to be heated up. That's a gathering post. I guess I do want to keep that gathering post on there. I don't think anything else needs to be heated up at this moment in time. At the moment, I'm just prioritizing, you know, any bits and bobs that deal with healing. I prioritize heat there. That's pretty important. We've got these wooden crates over here, which are still being moved back to the stockpile. The thing about this is that it is very cold over here. Like, it is unbelievably cold. Yeah. So, or very cold, should I say. Low risk of becoming gravely ill, a high risk of falling ill. So it's not exactly ideal that we have to do that, but it is what it is. Also, I see people that are making their way through the snow here. That's not exactly ideal at all. Do I want to see if I can just create a road? I feel like I actually do want to create a road here. It's going to cost me 16 wood, but it at least means that people don't have to walk through the snow in order to get to the wood building. So that's fine. We're gonna be extracting steam cores over the course of the day, so that's great. Can I communicate with New London? Can I communicate with New London and beg? Just beg for some food. We need more raw food. No, we can't afford it? What? Oh. New London. I've got high favor, though. I've got high favor, and you still treat me like this? That's... Okay, well, that's a pain in the backside. Do I want to divert the... Yeah, okay. Divert the scout. Divert the scout to the outpost. Divert the scout to the outpost. That does seem fair. I am petrified, by the way, that we're gonna run out of food before the next shipment arrives, because there is no way that we can get additional food, right? There is literally no way that we can do it. Storage limit reached. That's fine. Healthcare installation has been reached. That's brilliant. That's really, really good. So all of these healthcare facilities are actually now completely fine, and we can actually afford to make sure that they're all deheated, which is kind of great. Speaking of kind of great, let's see if we can maybe get some more research done. I mean, unfortunately, there is no food research. We can get cookhouse insulation, but that ain't gonna do jack for us at this moment in time. The infirmary would be good. 10 beds, treated faster than medical posts. Yeah, however, it does take steam cores in order to extract. Freight elevators allows us to use freight elevators in the army warehouse, raising output by another 15%. Honestly, that's pretty good. The sawmill outpost, that's pretty good. Gathering post installation. Yeah, honestly, I mean, insulation is just good if we can get it. Why don't we try with freight elevators in the first instance, then maybe we'll move to mixed crews, because even though it's less efficient to use mixed crews, it still might be worth it. In fact, why don't we start with mixed crews? I've talked about doing it for a good long time now. So why don't we see if we can get that done? Right, steam cores. Let's get the steam cores. Let's get the steam cores as quickly as possible. It's very cold over here. I'm gonna stop collecting. I'm gonna stop collecting from this post over there. It's just ridiculous. We can't sustain that level of chilliness. That's somebody else that became gravely ill, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. It just sort of drives home, though, that we still do not have any food. We still do not have any food, and there is almost nothing that we can do about it. What about getting a construction team started? I mean, how many workers do we have? We've got 9 workers. We could basically afford another worker right now if we got a little bit of additional food. I tell you what, the good thing about hungry people... Sorry, no, let me rephrase that. The good thing about sending people away is that I don't have to give them food. I don't think. I think that they will just disappear, which is kind of excellent. Although we could definitely have deaths via starvation here. We've still got like what, 20 hours before our food dudes get back, before our workers get back with a food supply. So that is a concern to me. Okay, can I get some more children working in one of these places? Where can children work? Children can work in a cookhouse. Excellent. I hate this, by the way. I hate that I have to actually make a strategic decision to put children to work. Is that not just, like, absolutely insane? I mean, there's nowhere that's currently being operated by workers that could be worked by children, unfortunately. I think we're just gonna have to take, like, a worker away from the sawmill, I guess. Take a worker away from the sawmill, create a construction team, excellent, and send the construction team to the hot springs. It's gonna take 16 hours to arrive. I'm not happy about it. This is gonna get dicey. You know, we don't have anyone that's starving quite yet, although that's no doubt gonna be happening very, very soon indeed. And also we had to, you know, take our foot off the gas in terms of sawmills and workers and whatnot. I need to put this into overtime, I'm afraid. I'm sorry that I have to jump up the discontent. I'm not happy about it. But I need to get these steam cores away. I need to get them away as soon as I possibly can. Also, we've just decreased our steel a little bit. That's fine. We're gonna decrease our steel yet again. Also, I'm out of wood, so there's nothing that we can do about this for a while. Let me put that into overtime as well. Look, this is not exactly ideal. Two loads of discontent is not good at all. Let's extract both steam cores and steel. I need both of those as quickly as possible. I need to get this shipment off to New London today. I also need more tech to research, which is exactly why, by the way, I'm throwing the thingamabobber, the sawmill, into overtime. Refusal to work. This man will work for 24 hours. This man won't work for 24 hours. Get back to work. He's assigned to an emergency shift. Let him rest. That's okay. That's okay. Look, discontent will rise. I'm not happy about it. That's obviously not good, but it's what it is. Can we throw any more workers into anywhere? I don't think we can. One person is gravely sick. That's okay. Look, we're fine. We're fine in terms of We're fine in terms of sickness at the moment. We're absolutely a-okay. In fact, I wonder if we're in a position where we can actually... Yeah, we've only got 3 patients. Can we perhaps close one of our medical posts? No patients here. You know what? I think that we can do this. Let's take that down. Let's turn off heating. And let's turn off heating here too. Whoops, turn off heating here too. Did I turn that on? I turned it off. Excellent. And then let's also empty this of engineers as well. And then we'll throw additional engineers in there. We'll throw additional engineers in there. Excellent. More engineers in here. And that's cool. How many engineers does that leave us with? That leaves us with 3 engineers still spare. That's grand. Let's throw another engineer into there. Let's throw another engineer into there. I mean, it's not ideal. 4.6 per hour and also 0.1 steam core. Honestly, I can just about tolerate that. That's totally fine. Yeah. Yep. Okay, can I get freight elevators? I can indeed get freight elevators. It's not ideal that we end up degrading our steel stockpile, but that is totally fine. We can just about tolerate that. Coolness-wise, everyone is fine. There's a low risk of falling ill pretty much everywhere, but, you know, don't let that deceive you. We're in a pretty darn good place. The scout is going to be back soon. 0 people are starving, which is great, although I would anticipate that that is going to be happening very, very shortly. We're certainly in a little bit of a dodgy position. Yeah, 1 person is starting to starve, but that's okay. We've got a shipment coming in 7 hours. 7 hours. That's such a long time. That's such a long time to go such a short distance, but whatever. Okay, where is my second steam core? It's so very, very close to happening, and yet it's just not there. Come on. We've got a temperature increase. Shipment is ready to dispatch for New London. Okay, go. Go to New London. New London, will you give me food, please? High discontent. Our people are discontented. They're arguing and complaining. Maybe we should ask New London for help with this issue. Yes, we should. We need more raw food. We need more raw food. London, please. Okay, they've dispatched 30 raw food. I mean, that's bad. It's frankly bad that that's not happened sooner, but that's okay. We've got our scout, which is coming in. Hopefully, the construction team is going to arrive and we're going to be able to trade. We're going to be able to trade food pretty frequently. I'm going to have one workshop, by the way, working during the day, one workshop working during the night. Maybe that'll make a little bit of a difference to the sort of overall efficiency, but that's fine. Okay, scouts have reached Mirror Lake. That is something that we need to explore. There's nothing to do here. Victims colony. Okay, well, this is good, actually, because we may very well be in with a chance of finding some more survivors, which is excellent. The crumbling hut we've already talked about. We do want to head to that, although getting food here is a priority. Construction team has arrived at the hot springs. Let's build a trading depot. Wonderful. Excellent news. What is this? Okay, the population of hot springs is 35. Their favor is average. Relations are neutral. Okay, so let's have a little look at what we can actually send to them, right? No shipments to send. Completed food improvements. Completed housing and healthcare improvements. So what do I actually need to do with these people? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, right? Food autonomy. Our people rejoice at the news of our food deal with Hot Springs. We might still have to somehow return the favor, but we'll do it on our own terms. Yes, exactly. Okay, the scout is due in a couple of hours. What do we got? Hot Springs. Your people did a great job setting up the trading depot so quickly so we can start helping each other. We're sending you our surplus of food, and we can give you more if you provide us with the resources necessary to expand our settlement. This is so good. We'd be grateful if you could assist us with improving our housing and healthcare. One more thing. No, never mind. Look, I don't want to trouble you guys too much at the moment. That's absolutely okay. Okay, 4 people are starving, but that's okay. The scout is going to be here very, very shortly. I don't think that we're going to have any issues with that. That's great. I do continue to want to send resources to New London. However, I've got this ability to basically extract as many steam cores as I want to. And I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. And by the way, just building wood supports, which is going to allow us to extract yet more steel at a quicker rate and also more steam cores. I want to start using these steam cores for my own nefarious purposes. I mean, my own entirely legitimate and non-nefarious purposes. I'm going to scale back the number of workers that are actually working in the that are working in the building over here, because quite simply, there's no point in having, you know, maxed out workers if the storage limit of these coal piles has been reached. We probably need to get ourselves a second gathering post. Am I particularly bothered about getting a second gathering post at this moment in time? Not really. What I do want to do, however, is I do want to see if I can get myself some additional bunkhouses. There we go. So we'll get 3 additional bunkhouses. It's about to be a temperature surplus, which is grand. When's the scout arriving? 5 minutes. 5 freaking minutes. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The scouts have arrived. That's 102 wood, which is amazing, by the way. 35 or 38 raw food and 59 steel. Okay, excellent. Let's max the children out in the cookhouse. Let's heat the cookhouse as well, given that it is a little bit chilly. You know, we don't want to risk it too much. Heat that too. Excellent. That post is not on at this moment in time, so that's fine. Okay, looks like the starving populace has been quelled. Now, we still do have rather a lot of people that are hungry, but that's okay. We've got more food coming in from New London very, very soon indeed. Let's send the scouts out. How much food is coming in? 60 raw food! Oh my goodness gracious me. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. We can trade resources. They'll send us 20 raw food for 30 of our wood and 50 of our 50 of our steel, which is good because we've got plenty of steel. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. Cool. All right, so we're working on 3 brand new houses, which is great. Freight elevators researched. That will raise output in the army warehouse by 15%, which is not too bad, if indeed you ask me. Saddle carriers or straddle carriers? What does that actually do? I don't actually know, but it does seem to make a difference. What do we want to prioritize? I mean, honestly, I should just be seeing... What the heck is this? 33% less coal? I mean, that is absolutely incredible. Improved heaters? I mean, that also seems pretty darn good. Let's get efficiency. Maybe I shouldn't get efficiency. I was a way to say, like, it's not super important because I'm in a fine place. I'm in a fine place when it comes to temperature. I'm in a fine place when it comes to coal. I'm actually really over extracting coal, which is a bit of a pain. Working day and night. People are questioning the need for so many emergency shifts. Yeah, I will stop using emergency shifts for 3 days. That's absolutely fine. Discontent will fall, which is great. Cold at home, unpopular decision, people are hungry. Look, the people are hungry thing is hopefully just about finished. We don't have anyone that's starving. We do have a couple of people that are homeless, but that's absolutely a-okay. Bunkhouses can be upgraded. That's great. Good decision there. Let's see if we can build one more bunkhouse there, because I think we've got a surplus of housing at this moment in time if I go to this screen. Homeless citizens 48. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see when the bunkhouses are actually built. We'll see exactly how many homeless people we have. I don't suspect that it'll actually be that many. Truthfully, the fact that we've got an almost infinite... Well, I say almost infinite. The fact that we've got an infinite source of... The fact that we've got an infinite source of coal is... sorry, steel is pretty darn good. We technically have an infinite source of coal as well, which is also kind of nice. Do I want to crank up any of the temperature, the heaters anywhere else? I don't think so. The only thing that I do want to do is get all of these houses built. Like, that's pretty necessary. What's going on here? New London. We commend you for finding another settlement and making initial contact with their representative. Their crops will provide a very timely aid to our food security. However, we have to remind you that all external connections and food distribution networks are to be handled directly from New London. Immediately cease contact and hand over the food that you received. We don't have time for that. Farewell. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. Independence from New London. It's happening. There's a little riot. A little riot that's going on. People have had enough. People are rioting. They refuse to follow orders from New London. No more masters, chance the mob. Enough is enough. A miner waves her mattock in the air. Bloody bastards, she shouts. They treat us like dirt, abuse our kids, and now they want us to just give up our only hope for survival? No way. People have dragged the office workers from the outpost administration to kick them out of the outpost as they stand. Should we intervene and let the clerks prepare for the journey to New London? I think we gotta send them back. I think send them back as they stand. Send them back as they stand. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. I don't want my discontent to rise. Yeah. Look, I do want to continue to send... I do want to continue to send resources to New London, though. But... let's be real. I don't care about it that much. You treacherous scum. Your outpost is officially disbanded and you will all be tried for treason upon your return. You have 3 weeks to convince us that you've changed your ways and wish to remain loyal citizens of New London. After that, you'll be hauled back in manacles, and may God have mercy on your soul. This was New London speaking. Over and out. Bollocks to that. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks to that. No shipments to send. How do we improve? How do we improve our vibes? How do we improve our vibes with New London? Okay, outpost administration. With the communications cut, there's no way for us to walk back from the brink. Even if our people cool down and have second thoughts about the whole independence declaration, we can only prepare to confront what we must assume will be a punitive expedition coming from New London. For this, we'll need much more manpower and resources than we have, so let's try and find more people in the Frostland. Maybe there are other settlements like Hot Springs. It's worth asking them for help. Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to continue our exploration. It's for sure. Harsh words were said, reckless decisions were made, but we can't turn back time. We should focus on searching Frostland in hopes of finding other people. We will indeed. We will indeed. Right, so, ask Hot Springs for help. Do I need to ask Hot Springs for help? I mean, I can. Send them some shipments. We need help against New London. I'm sorry to hear that's the cause of your clash with New London. If you help us, we might be able to support you later in your struggle. We'd be grateful if you could help us with setting up basic healthcare building. We lack the manpower and resources to do this by ourselves. We'll think about it. Never mind. Farewell. Okay, so how do I actually go about doing that? Helping hands? Do I need to... oh, I need to send resources over there. Okay. I see what the issue is. Build basic homes, supply a workforce. I don't want to send my workers over there. That's just not something that I want to do. I do feel like I'm in a really, really good position at this moment in time. The settlement will pay you by sending resources. Yeah, I know, but I'm compromising my own settlement by sending over, presumably. Let me do that. I'm compromising my own settlement by getting rid of people. What do we got here? Survivors? Excellent. Offered to escort them to our outpost. Yeah, let's do that. Some survivors, but unfortunately not all saw sense when we proposed to move them to our outpost. That is totally fine. Honestly, how many am I moving? 26? That's absolutely fine with me. Good station. Honestly, good station doesn't particularly perturb me. The crumbling hut is indeed the problem. High pass, or the destination. High pass is where we want to go. Let's go to the high pass as soon as this scout gets back in basically 2 days. That's a good shout, I think. Search Frostland for other settlements and wait for New London's response. I'm apprehensive about New London's response, to be sure. Okay. Okay, let's go back to working the cookhouse. We've got 9 people that are starving, but we've got plenty of raw food that can be turned into food rations. Yeah. As soon as the shift starts at 8 a.m., we should be fine for food. Right. Let's skip forward. Temperature thaw is en route, which is excellent. Brilliant. Good to see. Really, really, really good to see. Oh, wowzers. Look at that. Okay, everywhere is hot. Like, just incredibly hot. There's no point in powering all of these places. We will power this place as soon as people arrive. That place is powered. It doesn't actually need to be powered. We can afford to just not use any of our coal. Cool. All right, time to get to work. Time to get cooking. Let's get cooking in the cookhouse. Okay, so every starving person is fed now, which is excellent. Really, really happy with that. What do we want to do? Brilliant. Much more efficient. Much more efficient. Improved heaters doesn't really seem like a problem. Honestly, getting the factory is great. That will allow us to build automatons. However, lighter scout sleds, I think, you know what? Let's absolutely do that. I also want to see if I can actually build another workshop, because I did have a good number of... Oh, that works perfectly, actually. I did have a good number of engineers that are free. So we're going to see if we can try and do that. I have no idea, by the way, how I'm going to convince New London not to hate my guts. It's a bit of a problem. Politics, eh? It's awful. Alright, what do we got? Are we free? Now that New London no longer controls our affairs, many of our people say they feel free for the first time in their lives. True, we lost their guidance and support, but we gained independence. We don't have to do their bidding and ask permission to cook soup. We can pass our own laws and decide what to do. There's a petition to change the name of our settlement. Sure. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. Potato. Ville. Excellent. I feel like maybe we should vote on that, as I'm not entirely convinced that everyone will love that. Oh, holy cow. I've got my own sort of social edict tree, which is very, very cool indeed. Child labor, all jobs? Well, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, etc. However, I don't actually think that that's something that I'm interested in. Open transplants. We could use the body parts of our deceased to save lives and accelerate the healing. Yeah, I mean, look, the great thing about edicts in this game, actually, is that... Ooh, care homes. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low-cost special homes. Food additives, fighting arena. Okay, the good thing about edicts, I'm going to sign this organ transplants thing. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so we can't pass laws for another hour after we do it. So basically, there's a cooldown on signing and introducing new laws, which is totally fine in my books. That's absolutely okay. We don't need Edith. Don't even worry about being cut up into parts. We've already got 13 bodies in the snow pit, which we can use to repair people. Okay, but so far so good. Pretty happy with the situation at the moment. We got a huge number of meals, which is excellent. Could I get this building built, please? 11 hours to build it. Taking a little bit of time, but that's fine. Lighter scout sleds. Honestly, brilliant. That's really, really, really going to speed up the pace. What do I need to hit the next level? Mechanical calculators needs 100 wood. Honestly, I think I'd rather just go for a factory. We've got the steam cores coming in now, and that's kind of great. I do need to worry about this. Build basic homes and supply the workforce. I need to build basic dwellings, so let's send off that, okay? Provide the workforce, helping hand, so we need 5 workers, 30 wood, and 30 steel. Now, the thing that you've got to bear in mind is we do actually have a workforce coming in via scout. We've got 26 workers, I think, coming in. Yeah, 26 workers coming in, which is really, really nice. And so if we're immediately able to send 5 of them away, then that means that we don't have to feed them, which is, again, you know, kind of important to consider. It really, really is. Okay, let's skip forward in time. Right, excellent. Scouts have reached the crumbling hut just in time as well. Survivors. Oh, holy cow, excellent. Well, we're going to be... Oh, look at that. 22 workers and 11 engineers. That's incredible. Okay, we're going to be escorting these people back anyway. Ice caverns. Ooh. I do want to go to the ice caverns, but we need to go up to the high pass first. Like, that is the priority, right? That is absolutely the priority for us. We need to find workers to work here. So, can I just have a little look? Engineers. Where do the engineers currently work? We got 1 engineer that's working in the sawmill. Let's change that around. Do we have 1 engineer that's working over here? We do actually have 1 engineer that's working over here. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's put you on the night shift as well. Discontent rises just a little bit. I mean, you know, that's totally fine. Is that it for our engineers? I think that's it for our engineers. So yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of reduced efficiency, but to be honest, I feel like this is absolutely adequate. And the fact that we've now got 2 workshops working at least during the evening is a good step in the right direction for sure. You know what? Let's move it back to day shift. That's okay. All right, we're about to see a temperature drop. It's only a little teensy temperature drop, so that's fine. We can just about tolerate that. Shipment has reached hot springs. Excellent. That was the houses, which is great. I need to send them a steam core if I want to do that. I don't really want to do that, though. Yeah, well, you know what? We've got the scouts. We've got the scouts inbound, which is grand. The bunkhouses. Oh, yes, I was going to check. How are we doing in terms of housing surplus? Vacant beds, 22. Wow, that's actually kind of incredible. We don't have a single tent, which is also rather insane. Very, very good, if you ask me. Anyway, the point that I was going to make is that with a whole bunch of vacant beds, we should be fine to accept almost everyone coming in. Brilliant. 22 workers, 11 engineers. Okay, I say just about everyone. There's still 11 people that are homeless. That's fine. From Potatoeville, we're going to send this scout up to the pass right over there. We've also got this scout, which is going to be arriving really, really soon, and that's with another 26 workers. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to build. We're going to have to build a lot of houses. We're going to have to build a lot of houses. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. We need 10 steel. Okay. You know what? We need a lot of steel, just in general, actually. We need a lot of steel. Is there any sort of collecting that I can do? Is it maybe worth seeing if I can... Is it maybe worth seeing if I can start collecting wood crates from here? Yeah. I mean, there's only like 24 bits of wood over there, so it's not exactly ideal. But we need more steel, we need more wood, we need more everything, actually. We also have, like, a whole bunch of people that don't have anything to do anymore, which is, you know, a blessing and a curse, to be honest. The gathering post is doing fine. We've got plenty of coal in reserves. The game is paused at the moment, so we can sort of take our time, really. I did say that I wanted to get more bunkhouses. Is that necessarily something that we need to do right now? I mean, maybe it's just a case of setting up another... Maybe it's just a case of setting up another one of these. If I was to build a... It's a sawmill, by the way. If I was to build a path through the woods here, will that actually delete... I don't think that'll actually delete anything. I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Let's build a path through here. 22 wood. Let's build it with 20 wood. Sure, let's do that. Okay, and then after that, we're gonna see if we can build a sawmill. Build a sawmill literally right here. Street is under construction, so we're gonna extract from both sides. Yeah, okay. We're out of wood. I know we're out of wood, but this is hopefully gonna solve our wood problems, which is great. I say solve our wood problems because I've got an idea. I've got an idea about how we go about rectifying our wood problems. Seems absolutely adequate from my perspective. Alright, scouts have returned from the city. That's great. We got a little bit of wood, which is nice. Raw food, also nice. Steel, very, very nice. Workers, I mean, nice, but also we now have 37 people that are homeless, which is a concern, I would say. Definitely a concern. Definitely a concern. Sawmill is looking good. We've got 17 people that are sick. Honestly, I can throw workers back into medical post work so we can actually treat everyone. That's totally fine in my books. Let's throw another worker over there. Let me just reduce that. Make sure that that's maxed out. Yeah, we want to make sure that the workshop is at full efficiency. Bunkhouses. Do I want to get the bunkhouses right now? I do kind of want to grab a couple of extra bunkhouses. Also, let me just check that the street extends. Yeah, sure. All the way up there. What do I need? What do I need? I just need houses. I need houses for people. Houses for people is a bit of a pain in the backside to deal with. So we're basically going to need 4 of these. We almost have the numbers. The only issue is that we just need, in general, more wood. It's almost certainly worth me seeing if I can pick up the... What is it? It's the steam sawmill. Allows us to build steam sawmills. No. What is it? It's something. I mean, how on earth are we going to get wood once... How on earth are we going to get wood once the sawmill range extension? Where the heck do we get... Where the heck are we going to get wood from? Because in the game, you used to be able to stick... You used to be able to stick the... Street is under construction. Hold up. Are we deleting trees here? I don't think we're deleting trees. I hope we're not deleting trees. These are the people that are working at the sawmill, if I'm not mistaken. 92 wood in range. And we're getting 8 an hour. Yeah, as long as we're not deleting trees in order to get to where we need to go, then that's totally fine. Yeah, my concern is where do we get wood once the trees run out? The steam sawmill allows us to build, you know, it allows us to process wood faster. But that's a problem. That's a problem because in the main campaign there used to be something which allowed you to insert like a big old thing into the wall of the surrounding area, kind of like this little white zone here. And I don't think that we're going to be able to do that, unfortunately, on this occasion. Doesn't look like there is a spot for a tree, so that worries me. The factory, I mean, look, a factory is definitely something that we want to get. Advanced stuff is good. 20 wood and 35 steel. We've already got a beacon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got a beacon. I need to send this scout on his way as well. Let's send you over to the ice caverns. I didn't realize that I hadn't already sent you out. That's fine. We need to just get some research done. Resource depot upgraded. Gathering post installation. What do I care about? What do I care about? Coal mining allows us to build coal mines. Yeah, standard underground deposits. Look, that's good. That's good. Steam coal thumpers. No, I don't need that. I need some way to get wood. I need some way to get wood. I am absolutely petrified that I just run out of wood. Maybe I get a sawmill upgrade. Let's get a sawmill upgrade. It's an intermediate sort of bit of tech, but at least we can do it. Right, I think we just want to immediately start construction of stuff. Oh, I did say that I was going to do helping hands. Let's do helping hands. Let's get rid of that. And that's going to get rid of 5 people, if I'm not mistaken. So that should take the number of homeless people that we have here down to 32. We need 50 steel in order to make this area just work a little, in order to fulfill the last mission, if I'm not mistaken. Construction team, not enough steel. Yeah, we just need more steel in general, to be honest. Yeah, I would like to try and get an automaton to work this army warehouse thing here. That may very well be the plan. It's a good plan. Right. Let's get this path. Let's get this street built. Continue to build it, please. Excellent. What's going on here? No roof over our heads. I'll provide shelter for everyone. Don't even worry about it. I'll provide shelter for everyone. The only reason that I haven't done that thus far is because I was just waiting to see if the number of people decreased. If the number of people decreased due to people leaving the city. Doesn't look like that actually happened. But I mean, that's fine. How many do I need? What, like 3 will basically get us most of the way there, and then that leaves us with just one singular last singular last house that we need to build. We could build a tent, to be honest. It's not actually that cold. It's actually completely fine. We're gonna need to start working workers in here. Excellent. Sawmill range extenders, that would be kind of good. I mean, there's trees down here? Can I build down here, actually? Invalid placement location? Okay, I don't actually think that I can. But there may be a way for us to extend the range of the sawmill and allow people to work over there. Also, over here... Yeah, I'm just terrified. I'm terrified of running out of wood, to be honest. And I don't think that there is a way for me to reverse engineer wood from coal, but there is a way for me to engineer coal from wood, if that makes sense. So that's something to consider. Right, 3 steam cores is absolutely excellent. It's really, really good. Provide shelter for everyone. Am I straight up just going to fulfill that right now? I totally am. Excellent. Hope rises. I haven't actually fulfilled that mission. There are still 7 people that are homeless. That's okay. Let's see if we can try and institute extra rations for the ill. Overcrowding. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Care house. Let's get a care house. The gravely ill are kept alive in care houses, no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly. You'll have to build a care house. That's fine. I'm absolutely okay with that. I think we can actually almost build it. We just need, what, 5 steel? So we just need a little bit more steel. I'm going to prioritize, by the way. I'm going to prioritize extraction of steel for a day. Because quite simply, there is no reason not to. There is no reason not to. We are totally fine. Also, how are we doing temperature-wise? You know, look, to be brutally honest, right? We can just afford to... We can afford to start heating pretty much everything. We can afford to heat everything a little bit more. We've got plenty of coal. We've got absolutely plenty of coal. Hot springs. You people want to build a medical post in our settlement. It's not necessary, in our opinion. We have ways of healing. The aura of the springs is a cure in itself. Your people want to build a medical post. Medical posts will be unlocked. Hot springs will be displeased. I mean, medical posts. Okay. So wait, discontent in my city? Okay. I'm gonna say we need it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hot springs, you guys are jerks. Basic healthcare is important. It's important, as it turns out. Who the heck knew? Oh, look, our flag has changed. Very, very cool. Okay, people are still technically homeless, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but that's okay. Are we? Yes, we've got a sawmill. It's up and running. This sawmill's got 42 wood left to extract. It's got 330. Excellent. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. A little bit worried. Increase the food production and send materials and staff for a medical post. Wait, I've got loads of missions to do. Let's see if we can try and get all of these missions sorted over the course of the next day. Why have I not got anywhere near enough people in the medical posts? I guess we just got more sick people now. Honestly, not a problem. We can just about deal with that. It's just about 8 o'clock in the morning, which is great. Yeah. Nobody's gonna starve. We got plenty of meals. That's absolutely fine. We should get cookhouse insulation, to be honest. It's not ideal that it's as chilly as it is. But that's fine. Again, you know, we can manage. We can manage. We've got 6 days worth of coal, which is grand. We're gonna have 2 sawmills up and running now. We are going to exclusively extract steel, which is pretty darn great. We need to get one last house, which is good. Scouts have not done anything for a decently long time. Pain in the backside, if you ask me, but that's fine. Okay, let's wait until the workers have arrived at the army warehouse. Very, very important. Okay, efficiency of the sawmills is increased by a big amount. 15 or 25%. I can't actually remember. That's fine. What do we want to do now? Sawmill range extension. Coal mining, gathering post installation. No, I mean an infirmary. Yeah, cookhouse installation. Yeah, improved heaters. Maybe. We need steel for all of this, to be honest. Resource depot upgrade. Resource depots will be able to store 50% more resources. Let's get that. Let's get that, because we're about to max out our coal production, so sure. I just got something that was really reasonably cheap in terms of steel, which is fair enough. I'm looking for 50 steel, by the way. The reason that I'm looking for 50 steel is that I want to send off... something. What do I want to send up? Helping Hands 2. Increase the food production and send materials and staff for the medical post. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, 10 workers, 30 food, and 40 steel. Now, I actually have 35 workers that ain't doing jack at this moment in time, so honestly, good opportunity to free that up. High pass. What have we got? A busy trail. Excellent. There's nothing to do here, however, it looks like Couleur of the Dead. Alright, let's head over there. This scout has almost arrived at Ice Caverns. I think that we might be looking at some more people coming on board soon. Right, the sawmill is inoperative. Let's see if we can maybe just destroy the building and then reconstruct the building. Sawmill. Excellent. Wait, is this... Oh yeah, no, that's already been harvested there, so... Sure. That makes perfect sense. Let's get that all set up. We need to build a care house. That's totally fine. Do I want to build it? Yeah, build it over here. Connect up the street. Again, I worry about wood. I worry about wood a lot. How are we doing temperature-wise? We're actually doing great temperature-wise. Can probably afford to turn that off. Turn on the heater instead. Hey, promise fulfilled. I didn't use emergency shifts for 3 days. Honestly, my discontent has never been better. My hope has never been better either. It says that I'm dispatching workers. Yeah, I've dispatched workers. Outgoing workers, but expedition travels faster following a known route. Yeah, but the number of workers that we have hasn't decreased, I don't think, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, a bit weird. Okay, the resource depot research has been upgraded. That's excellent. Cool. I'm glad that resource depots are going to store more resources. Very, very happy about that. Don't get me wrong. Very, very happy about that. I'm still confused as to why I'm not able to do anything that I want to do. Notably, I'm confused about everything. I need a little bit more wood and a little bit more steel before I'm able to work on the tier 3 upgrade, which I do actually want to do. I do want to get the mechanical calculators upgrade. I'd also love to get the... Do I want to get the infirmary? I feel like everything's in a really good place at this moment in time. Coal mining. Let's get coal mining. You know what? Let's get coal mining. Sure. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. I think I probably want to emergency shift the sawmill, as we're gonna want to make sure that we get as many sawmills as possible. I do want to build a care house. Oh, I'm already building the care house. What am I talking about? Yeah, so just get that built, please. Do I have any engineers that I can throw into the medical post? Nope. Do I want to get more workshops? Honestly, I feel like the number of workshops that I have is absolutely adequate for the amount of science that I'm able to do. The problem is that I'm spending more resources on science than on anything else, actually. Okay. Okay, discontent is going to increase, but that's okay. We're going to get the sawmill working day and night. We need consistency. I think that is important. Consistent production of wood is very, very, very important. Cool. All right. We are still searching Frostland for other settlements, though. Also, is there anything else that I can do? I mean, a construction team. We should maybe have a construction team ready to go. But I need to find something for, you know, the other 25 workers to do. Sure, we could throw somebody into the coal thumper. Sure, we could build another gathering depot to, you know, perhaps collect this coal slightly faster. But that's not something that I'm really concerned about right now. Reach the ice caverns. What do we got? Wood and food rations. Wonderful. And then there's also station ruins over here. Let's head out over there right now. We're going to reach this area very, very soon. We are going to get food. Okay, excellent. So far, so good. So far, we're doing absolutely fine by my estimation. I'm very, very happy with the progress that we're making. I'm not happy about how much steel we're able to get. It's irritating. Scouts have reached the Kallure of the Dead. What have we got going on here? Steel. Shipwreck camp and frozen sea have been discovered. Man, these visuals are just so gorgeous, aren't they? I think the shipwreck camp is probably gonna be where we find survivors, if we find survivors, or if we find a settlement. So we got to be careful about that, right? We want to visit the settlement that may very well contain survivors later, so that will allow us to get to escort them back to the town. Right, we're still worried about the cold. I am still very, very much worried about the cold. We're gonna hit a brand new lowest temperature very, very soon indeed. We're gonna hit negative 50 degrees Celsius very, very shortly, which is terrifying. Okay, let's get heaters here, heaters here. Very, very important that happens. Heaters there. Get that turned on. Wonderful. That turned on. Brilliant. I think that we probably want to crank up. Medical post as well. That can come off. Turn that off. Cool. All right. So that's looking good. We probably want to get improved heaters purely because we're now gonna experience a little bit of a higher temperature shift, which is a concern. Right. Is this working at this moment in time? It's... Yeah, switch that on there. Okay, let's get those to work for longer hours. Get that to work for longer hours. I'm not happy about the fact that there's going to be a lot of overtime in place, but that's fine. Wonderful. Coal mining has been researched. Brilliant. We're in a good place. We're in a very, very good place. Can I get mechanical calculators? Honestly, I do want to get mechanical calculators. Let's get mechanical calculators. Let's do it as quickly as we possibly can. Let's also see if we can... I mean, building a coal mine, it has to be built over there. That is something that I absolutely want to do. I do think that I want to build a factory in the first instance. We'll build a factory. We'll get the factory down. That's good to do. I do want to build another gathering post. I do want to build another gathering post. I also want to build another resource depot if I can. Alright, build the gathering post like here. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Scouts have arrived at Station Ruins. Excellent. What have we got? Wood and steel. Winterhome Ruins and Steel Bridge. Okay, we are, like, departing rather far from the city, but that is not a problem. I say city. It's not a city. Very much an outcrop. A village, if you'd like. Right, we can now give ourselves a brand new law. What do I care about? Fighting arena? Don't really care about a fighting arena, to be honest. I don't really care about any of these edicts. I'm not particularly bothered about anything at this moment in time. So let's not concern ourselves with that. 2 sick absences over there. Are we doing okay for food? We're actually doing completely fine for food. Alright. Get all of these workshops swapped onto longer shifts. I know discontent is going to rise, but I can just about tolerate that. And I think the people can tolerate that too. We should be using them more frequently. I say overnight shifts. They're not overnight shifts. They just work longer hours, you know? Like that's the situation there. They're not necessarily overnight, but you get the picture. What am I looking to do? What am I looking to do? Increase the food production and send materials and medical staff. I think we can send the pump renovation. Let's do that. Cool. Scouts have arrived at the Frozen Sea. Brilliant. What have we got? A ghost ship. There's nothing to do here. Shipwreck camp. I think we'll go ghost ship and then shipwreck camp. Again, it looks like there is a person here, and therefore it would be more efficient to send the person, the scout, to the ghost ship first. We're still searching, by the way, for other settlements. New London has not had an opportunity to chastise us about that yet, but I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. What do we got going on? A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. Hope will rise slightly." Excellent. Love to see it. Very, very good stuff indeed. Right. Right. We're fine. We're good. 10 steel an hour. It's a good amount of steel. We don't have anyone that's homeless. That's great. We're a little bit low on the old food, but I think we're just about managing. Mechanical calculators has now been researched. Okay, so we're absolutely beasting through this tech tree. That's level 3 available. What do I care about? What do I care about this? Army warehouse installation. That is definitely something that I care about. Getting the army warehouse to a higher level. A higher level of heat is good. The humble house. The humble house is also good. Very, very important there. I don't think that we really care about the steam coal mine. No. We're actually fine for coal. The coal thumper is good. Streamlined prosthesis? Prosthetics? Whatever. We don't really need this quite yet. We may in a bit. Allows us to extend the range of any brazier. Again, no idea how to pronounce this. At the cost of doubling its coal use. Improved blowers. I think we'll get improved heaters for now, and then we'll work on that. By the way, I can get a factory However, the factory will need... The factory will need engineers, and engineers are somewhat hard to come by at this moment in time. But we don't have any medical... We don't have any engineers in... We've got loads. We've got loads of spare medical posts, which is great. Right, how do we build an automaton? 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and a steam core. I mean, that's a tough gig, to be honest. Can we do that? The 100 steel is a bit of a pain in the backside, but that's okay. Do I want to do emergency shift? Let's do an emergency shift here. Yeah, let's do an emergency shift. We need more steel if I want to build an automaton. What do I want to assign my automaton to do, though? I don't actually know. What's going on? Cold homes? You'll have to start the heating of 5 cold homes within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Discontent will rise slightly. You'll have 10 homes. Okay, let's heat some homes. Secure at least 5 livable. Right. 5 livable homes. How challenging will that be? These are livable homes. 1, 2, 3. Bunkhouse. So that's 4, right? That's 4. So all we need to do is give ourselves one last one of these. One last one of those. Excellent. And that's going to make loads of homes livable, actually. Cool. Right, let's pump that factory full of coal. The factory is not working at this moment in time, but that's okay. Automatons are great, by the way. Automatons we'll talk a little bit about them once we've actually got one built. But flippin' heck, it's insane. Okay. Maintain livable conditions in the homes. Excellent. Yeah, happy with that. Scouts have reached Steel Bridge. Cool. Okay, so this is our scout on the, what is this, northeast, west side of the map. Let's see what we've got. Workers are busy cutting pieces off the bridge structure. When we try talking to them, they rebuff us angrily. Tell us to leave. Leave and let them work. If we prevail, the bridge will remain intact. Chase them away. Stop them. Our scouts failed. It seems that the workers from New London have bested our scouts. Contact lost. No. No. Does that mean that I have to get a brand new scout team? I have to get a brand new scout team. Right. So, could I send them to Steel Bridge? Again? Sturdy Shelter? Let's go Sturdy Shelter, then let's go Winterhome Ruins. Maybe we go Winterhome Ruins first. Yeah, go Winterhome Ruins first, then Sturdy Shelter. Because I think that there might be some people living there. Cool. Alright, that really sucks. That's a lot of resources that have just sort of disappeared down the drain. Not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Also, speaking of resources down the drain, I'm a little bit concerned and perturbed that we maybe need to get some more food. Trade food resources. Trade resources for food. 20 raw food. I need to find another city to trade with so that I don't have to just keep trading wood. I really don't want to trade wood, if at all possible. Scouts have reached the ghost ship. Excellent. Cargo of shame. Ship carried hundreds of convicts whose bodies are still locked in the cells. But the crew did not abandon them. We found their remains in their quarters. There's still plenty of food aboard. We could take it, although we can't be sure what was the cause of death. Take the resources. It'll probably be fine. Okay, we haven't discovered anything else. It looks like that's the edge of the map, by the way. I can't scroll to the right any further. Also, if I send my scout to Station Ruins, it's going to take 21 hours, and then from there we can go to Winterhome Ruins. The reason is that it should technically be a known route, so we're going to be following an already mapped route, which is kind of nice. Okay, we're going to assign 10 workers to the gathering post. We're going to max that out as well. Excellent. Happy with that. Still have 3 people that are hungry, but that's okay. Tomorrow morning, people are going to be eating like kings and queens. It's going to be great. I am really worried about this wood. I really am worried about this wood. It's a concern. Right, what's going on? Useless automatons? Since we don't have a generator or steam HUDs, we can't refuel automatons. They would work for just a few hours and then stop. We have to rely on labor. We can still use the factory to make prosthetics. Wait, do I have an automaton and it's just useless? So wait, what's the point of making it then? What is the point of making an automaton? Well, I'm not gonna do that, am I? I'm not gonna make an automaton just for it to be entirely useless. That's nonsense. No siree, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? Let's repair the pump. Let's repair the pump. Let's go. Gonna use a steam core. Fine. Okay, get that sent off. Excellent, and we should be able to get some food for that, which is nice. It's a brand new day, brand new dawn, etc. Right, I mean, look, I'm irritated about the fact that this automaton is flipping useless. I mean, an automaton is a crazy, crazy, crazy contraption that allows you to work facilities completely unmanned. You don't actually have to have a single worker. You don't actually have to have a single worker in a building in order for an automaton to do what needs to be done. So, yeah, I'm miffed. I'm miffed, actually. I'm miffed at that. That's a big old pain in the backside. Right. Improved heaters has been researched. Heater efficiency. Honestly, yeah, let's immediately go to that. That should basically mean that everywhere is livable. Everywhere is livable, and as soon as we get... That's actually increasing it by 2 levels. We need to see if we can try and heat up this army warehouse, because it is bad. It is bad, it is cold, it is chilly. Do we have any free engineers? No, we don't have any free engineers, although I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get some free engineers very, very soon indeed. Okay. Let's keep this up, full speed ahead. Also, where is it? My stockpiles. Is there any way that I can get this upgraded? I don't think that there is, and I actually don't think that I can build another stockpile. Oh, no, tell a lie. I can actually definitely build another resource depot. I think that's what I want to do. I think that's definitely what I want to do. Right, so let's build another resource depot. Build that over there. Excellent. Just so that I can stockpile some more resources. Mostly coal. Coal is like, coal is what's keeping... coal is what's being maxed out, I should say. Holding us back. What the heck is that? That's transport. Pump repair. Okay, that's my pump repair, and that's 30 raw food that's going to be transported. Excellent. Okay, shipwreck camp. What have we got? No kings, only men. Convicts were widely used on Frostland to build generators, deceived by false promises of amnesty and a return home. Most of them are worked to death, carried on prison ships from one construction site to another. Yes, we visited the ghost ship just earlier. Some of them have rebelled, and those we met here were successful. They killed the guards, took over the ship, and set up their own settlement away from London's power. The hull of the ship, heated by steam boilers, protected them from the great storm. Hearing that we too have rebelled against our masters, they seem to warm to us. Excellent. Okay, well, you know what? I am 100% interested in trading with this... group. 3 days to arrive over there, 1 day and 17 hours to arrive over there. You know what? Let's go. Let's head to that area. What do we got? We got a little bit of steel. I mean, there's no reason that we shouldn't go back to the... One day and 17 hours. Yeah, you know, we should just head to Potatoeville. We should head to Potatoeville. That is absolutely where we should go. The shipwreck camp will need a construction team sent out straight away, which we can totally do. We need 10 workers in order to make that doable. And to be fair, 10 workers is remarkably easy to do. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Units. Construction team. Excellent. And we're going to send out the shipwreck camp. The team to the shipwreck camp. Excellent. Okay, search Frostland for other settlements. We have done that. Wait for New London's response. Can I communicate with them now? I can't communicate with them. That's a bit of a pain in the backside, but that is absolutely a-okay. Cool. All right, construction team is heading out. Roger, roger. Cool. There they go. Heater efficiency upgrade. Each heater will burn 1 less coal per hour. Okay, that is phenomenal. And we're just sort of all getting our ducks in order before the massive, massive, massive massive freeze, which I'm assuming is coming. Army warehouse insulation. Let's get that. How much do I need in order to get tier 4 tech? Honestly, I think I just want tier 4 tech over everything else. Let's do that right now, because I think I value production, at least in the army warehouse, over insulation. I know that that's maybe a mean thing to say, but it's true. I tell you what I can do. I can build one of these. Build one of these brazier things right outside the army depot. Yeah. So if we do that, that might make a difference. Cool. You arrived at the station ruins. That's absolutely fine. I mean, we could go to the... We could go to this area. To the bridge again. Sturdy shelter. Let's go to the bridge again. We'll see what the heck happens. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to repeat the event. What do I want to do? I want to keep additional coal here. Thanks. Excellent. Yeah, so we may be able to get another event again with regards to the bridge. Maybe we'll be able to stop the baddies from destroying the bridge, or maybe we won't be able to do that. I don't actually know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, turns out, no. No, that's not a thing that we can do. Winterhome Ruins. I do want to go to the Winterhome Ruins. Let me go to the sturdy shelter first. If it's more people, we might just escort them back. But that's fine. Okay. We've got the construction team arriving pretty soon. So I'm pretty happy about that. We've got a wonderful brand new day in paradise starting right now. And we are fine, by the way. We are fine for all of resources with the exception of wood. I mean, we are cannibalizing our wood production, like we really, really are. Is it possible for me to build a sawmill like over here? I don't think any of these trees are actually accessible. Yeah, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Okay, so that is the last wood that we're gonna see for a while. I have no idea how we get more wood. It's a mystery to me. We can research tier 4 tech, which is good. Allows us to use straddle carriers in the army warehouse, raising output by another 15%. Look, that's good. That's really, really good. Sawmill and steam sawmill range will increase. Steam sawmill allows us to build steam sawmill. Again, like, I don't think that allows us to build into the side of the wall. And that's what I do want to do. Coal thumper injectors. I need wood. I need wood to do a whole bunch of stuff. Additional scouts. Ooh, that would be really, really good, in fact. Boosted scout sleds. I mean, I could maybe save up for tier 5 tech. Is that what I'm interested in? Not really. Efficiency. I like efficiency. Efficiency in general is just great. Allows us to burn less coal and therefore dedicate less resources to maintaining coal production. Gathering outposts. No, I mean, a large resource depot. I'm not bothered about a large resource depot. Sawmill extender. Again, I don't think that's going to make a darn difference because we're already out of wood. Army warehouse insulation. Let's go with army warehouse insulation in the first instance. Yeah, I did say that I wasn't going to do that, but I absolutely am because we've got like 4 sick absences because it's just so flippin' cold over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's still chilly. Right. Construction team, build a trading depot. What have we got? Okay. Okay. We've got average favor with them. They've got a population of 54. That's cool. Happy with that. Can I send them something? Hot Springs. I can't send them anything, but I've got an event. Shipwreck Camp. Thanks to this trading depot you've built, we can help each other survive. What do they have to offer me? Do they have wood by any chance? That's an axe that you've got. One more thing. How can we help you? How can we help you? We lack some basic facilities. We need them badly. We'd be really grateful if you could assist us with establishing basic healthcare and food production. We also need a better way to sort out resources. Okay. Farewell. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to become our own flippin' New London, which is excellent. They'll give us 50 wood in return. Okay, we need the wood. Raise food availability. Let's also do that. Look, we have got plenty of resources. They'll send us 50 wood for this, 30 coal, and 20 food. 20 food is a bit of a pain, actually. So I need to basically straddle the line. I need to basically straddle the line between what to send where. At least we've got a wood route, right? At least we've got a route into wood. So that is great. That is really good. We can tear down this building as it's no longer required. We've already maxed out all of the wood that we're gonna get out of here, which is totally fine. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this thus far. So far, it looks like everything is coming up potato. Okay, sturdy shelter. We've got wood. Excellent. Deep fracture has been discovered. Literally only 16 wood. Deep fracture. Let's go to the deep fracture, sure. And then we can go to winter home ruins. I think I explored the winter home ruins as part of the main campaign, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, so this shipwreck camp is my salvation. It really is. Thank goodness it actually gives us wood. Hopefully it'll give us enough wood to survive. I have no idea if it does. This factory, by the way, there's no reason that the factory needs to have workers in it. You know, engineers, whatever. We don't need any of that. Construction team, there's no point in doing a construction team. What I do need to do is I need to provide basic healthcare to the people of Hot Springs. So let's do that. Let's set that up. Excellent. 37 food rations, 25 steel. Nice. I think we maybe want to see if we can try and get some slightly better houses. Although, again, you know, I'm not overly bothered. I'm not overly bothered about the... No, I need to go here. There we go. 17 hours to get there, and then just a few moved on. I'm not overly bothered about the heat. I know that sounds absolutely crazy in a game which is all about managing resources, and specifically managing resources so that you're able to counter the horrible effects of temperature. I've got to be honest, though. I'm totally fine at this moment in time. The army warehouse, getting that level of insulation improved is going to make a big old difference. Yeah, going to turn off that. We're going to leave the heaters on. That's absolutely fine. Cool. I'm happy with this. This is looking really good. Okay, so now that we've got a definitive way to get wood, what do we need to do? We just need to increase our steam production, I think. Steam production? What am I talking about? Our steel production. If we get more steel production, then we're going to be able to trade our surplus to both of the cities pretty much forever, which is pretty darn great. You know what? Speaking of a surplus, speaking of such a great position to be in, I'm gonna... This is just great. I'm just gonna end the episode. I feel so happy. Look at this. Plenty of coal, plenty of wood, plenty of steel. No steam cores, but that's okay. We've not really been focusing our efforts on steam cores at all. Yeah, thank you as ever, folks, for watching this episode of Frostpunk. Yeah, I got a lot of expression of interest to play the main campaign. As I've already said, the main campaign is one of the best campaigns I've ever played in any management strategy game. So, you know, I very well may do that as ever. You know, leave feedback down in the comments below. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Thanks as ever to the fantastic Patreon supporters. Also, thanks to Banana Nana and C Senpai for being the $225 plus tier patrons. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.